Do we have him? Hey, Brian. All right, we just been waiting to get you connected. Now we're going to start the meeting. Call the meeting to order. Call the roll.
Trustee Healy.
Here.
Trustee Katsinas.
Here.
Trustee Milani.
Here.
Trustee Compass.
Here.
Trustee Reardon. Here. Trustee Radiszewski.
Here.
Mayor Pico.
Here.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of the February 19th, 2024 Committee of the Whole minutes.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Katsinas.
I move to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of the Committee of the Whole of February 19th, 2024.
Second. Any comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Milani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Mayor Pico.
Aye.
An ordinance amending Title I, Chapter 5, Section 8 of the Orland Park Village Code regarding public participation at meetings of the Village Board and any of its committees, commissions, and advisory boards.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to recommend to the Village Board to adopt an ordinance entitled an ordinance amending Title I, Chapter 5, Section 8 of the Orland Park Village Code regarding public participation at meetings of the Village Board and any of its committees, commissions, and advisory boards.
Second.
Any comments?
Mr. Mayor?
Trustee Healy.
I think the reordering, this whole thing, the reordering and that, and the public participation is well needed. And I was just wondering if, is there any way to stop or ban some of the hate speech that we've heard? Not only in over the years here, I mean, I don't think there's a way we can do it. I just want confirmation. There's nothing we can do about it.
So the first thing is, this one is actually about the speech itself. The next one's actually about the order. So this one's about the speech itself. And what this does is it does talk about decorum and language, so you're right. Generally speaking, we cannot control that, but we can control some of the actions and some of the behavior, and if it's profane and that kind of things. And that is
Foul.
What's that?
If it's abusive, foul, obscene, threatening, or disorderly, or otherwise inappropriate, it's prohibited.
Okay, at least we're doing what we can.
Yeah, so we're doing what we can. And we've had very little issue with this, but we obviously had, a few meetings ago, the potential issue and maybe some things that were said and yelled after, public comment or during others' public comment. And that's the kind of stuff we're just trying to make sure it's clearly laid out in our ordinance about the behavior that's expected, because this is a business meeting. And so while public participation is welcomed, we obviously invite public participation. It needs to be professional. Any other comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Milani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
An ordinance amending Title I, Chapter 5, Section 156 of the Orland Park Village Code, Order of Business.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Katsinas.
I move to recommend to the Village Board to adopt an ordinance entitled an ordinance amending Title I, Chapter 5, Section 1-5-6 of the Orland Park Village Code, Order of Business.
Second.
And this is the one addressing the order, Trustee Healy, and this one basically puts a second public comment period at the beginning of the meeting. And I actually came up with this idea because I was at another board meeting, two board meetings where they had that first. And what the first public comment is, it's for agenda items. Because it's always struck me as odd that you speak at the end when our agenda items, and we may have already voted for it. Now, as you know, I look at the people who've signed in, or if there's a lot of people here to talk, we do let them talk before that agenda item is voted on, because it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Well, why not just enshrine that, and that way you can come speak on agenda items. You cannot speak on non-agenda items. So therefore, people who are here for an agenda item can come, they can say their piece, they can leave or go or whatever they want to do. And then those people who want to speak on something that's not on the agenda, they can wait till the end.
Well, I think it's great, a good change.
Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Radashevsky.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
2024 to 2026 Neighborhood Road Improvement Program, RFP 24-022.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Healy.
I move to recommend to the village board to accept the proposal for RFP 24-022 Neighborhood Road Improvement Program, 2024 to 2026 from Lindahl Brothers of Bentonville, Illinois, in the amount not to exceed $4,783,450 for fiscal year 2024, and an amount not to exceed the board-approved funding for fiscal years 2025 and 2026.
Second.
And Joel, this is well below our budget, correct?
It is below our budget. Part of our budget also, though, includes the patching and the sealing and the crack sealing, and then also striping. So we do include all of those type of efforts under our budget amount. So we're allowed, this is good that it's below, so we can do the other work as well.
So but if we do have extra budget available, we'll try and push and get another area or two done, like always?
Definitely, if there's anything left, we can do some additional areas.
Okay, great. Call the roll.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Radashevsky.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
2024 Road Improvement Program Construction Management Award.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Katsinas.
I move to recommend to the village board to accept the proposal from HR Green, Inc. of New Lenox, Illinois for the 2024 Neighborhood Road Improvement Program Construction Management for an amount not to exceed $336,000.
Second.
Any comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Radashevsky.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
2024 Orland Hills West Road and Ditch Reconstruction, RFP 24-021.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
move to recommend to the village board to accept the bid from M&J Asphalt Paving Company Incorporated of Cicero, Illinois for RFP 24-021, 2024 Orland Hills West Road and Ditch Reconstruction, an amount not to exceed $1,879,090.40.
Second.
Any questions or comments?
Mr. Mayor?
Trustee Healy.
As I recall, this is the one where we're also, is this for designing, I might have the wrong one here, for designing the little stub of a street between Elm and 86th Avenue?
No, that one will be Orland Hills East, which we're designing this year, and we're budgeting in that for next year's construction season. This one's on the west. If you want to see the slide, this is the section of the west area. It's just east of LaGrange and west of Southwest Highway.
Okay, I'm sorry, I must be confused with that one.
And the issue is, this is one of those areas that we annexed, that was built to Cook County standards many, many, many moons ago. And the road standards have changed, and we need to bring them up to standard, so it has to be rebuilt. It's the same issue we had with Fernway and Laguna Hill, or Laguna Woods, and
Same type of design with the ribbon concrete edge, which holds the asphalt for a longer period of time.
Was this, and were these streets rated on our
Yes.
street evaluation as poor?
Yes,
Okay, so this is going to be a big improvement.
yes, definitely.
All right, great.
yeah, and the reason why this Laguna Woods and like Fernway was, as you recall, was like a 10-year plan originally. I think we got it done in 6. It's because if we were to do it all at one time, it would just eat up our budget, and then other roads would need complete reconstruction. So we had to, allow some of these to get a little worse and get to them eventually, because we needed to keep doing 2-inch overlays on the others to keep them in good shape, so that it was more cost-effective over the long haul. Any other comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
I abstain due to a family relationship with the bidder.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
(2024) Asphalt Parking Lot and Path Maintenance ITB 24-023.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Radiszewski.
given the village's previous unsatisfactory experience with deconstruction.
This is a different, it's number 8, that one.
Oh, that's number 8, okay.
Yeah, but you can go ahead and read this one.
I move to recommend to the village board to approve awarding ITB 24-023 2024 asphalt parking lot and path maintenance to McGill Construction LLC of Frankfort, Illinois, for a total amount not to exceed $338,975.97, which is $238,975.97 plus $100,000 contingency.
Call the roll.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
I abstain due to a family relationship with a non-awarded bidder.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Replacement of police vehicles purchase proposal.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
move to recommend to the village board to approve the proposal from Sutton Ford of Matson, Illinois, for the purchase of 7 2024 Ford Police Utility Vehicles for an amount not to exceed $292,345 per quotes from Sutton Ford dated February 23rd, 2024.
Second.
Any questions or comments? And just so everyone knows, you've seen a lot of vehicle purchases lately. That's because we approved 2 years of capital, and then we rolled a lot of money over because vehicles weren't available. So now they're becoming available, so now we're finally getting to purchase those where we left that money sitting aside in order to get those vehicles. Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
2024 asphalt pavement patching, ITB 24-024.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Radiszewski.
given the village's previous unsatisfactory experiences with Deconstruction, Inc., the village staff's concerns about its project management and practices and doubts regarding its capacity to fulfill contractual obligations, I move to recommend to the Board of Trustees that it finds that Deconstruction, Inc. of Coal City, Illinois is not the lowest responsible bidder, and to accept the bid from Advantage Paving Solutions, Inc. of Joliet, Illinois, for the ITB 24-024-2024 asphalt paving patching project in the amount not to exceed $377,000, which is $257,000 plus $120,000 contingency.
And
Second.
Joel, if you could explain to everyone why we did that. I basically flagged deconstruction for some past history, and after this was submitted and put in for tonight's agenda, and it was prior to your time, and I asked you to research it. So if you could let us know what you found.
So Mayor, before my time, and as well as my staff, engineers that were with me, there were some problems and concerns with deconstruction when they were doing a section of Fernway. We just talked a little bit about the multi-year project there. And back in 2018, we actually had to issue them a default letter because they weren't finishing the project. And if you've heard before, sometimes they would linger into the next year, and we weren't getting the work done until actually like into the summer time frame. So this default letter was issued to them, and they finally put resources to it. But that's a major project management concern on our behalf when you don't complete the work on time, and you also are lagging on finishing that work. So those kind of concerns were highlighted to me, and when we looked into the past, and initially we recommended the low bid, but that was based pretty much on the pricing.
And for me, less than 3% of the bid, it's not worth taking that risk. Any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas. Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
I abstain due to a family relationship with a non-awarded bidder.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Catalina Subdivision, Water Main and Storm Improvements, Phase 2 of 3 award.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to recommend to the village board to approve the proposal from Aries, Inc. of Joliet, Illinois, in the amount of $6,247,978, which is $5,947,978 plus approximately 5% or $300,000 contingency.
Second.
And Joel, this is the Catalina water main and storm improvements. This is the last major area, correct, for a water main, or do we have one more?
In Catalina, this is actually the phase 2 out of 3.
Okay.
I can show a quick location-wise. This is actual phase 2. The main that went down Wheeler and past Veterans Park was lined last year. And then we're now attacking the water main, which we had multiple breaks in this area, in those areas as phase 2. And then we're also working on storm improvements because Catalina really doesn't have a lot of storm detention anywhere around the homes. So we've had historical flooding issues in that area. And so as you see the yellow mark along the green area, that'll be extended of a detention area to help some of that water in that area to be drawn to that location. So this is phase 2. Phase 3 would be to the east. Some of the roads not colored in yellow to the east, that'll be next year. And then after everything gets, we'll pave this area next year, and then we'll do it again for phase 3.
Okay. Any other comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Franklin Loebe Center Fire Main Loop RFP 24-018.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Healy.
I move to recommend to the village board to approve the proposal from Scanlon Excavating and Concrete, Inc. of Kankakee, Illinois for RFP 24-018, the Franklin Loeb Center FLC Fire Main Loop in the amount of $368,636.95, $335,124.50 plus 10% or $33,512.45 contingency.
Second?
Any comments? So, and Joel, just confirm, this is to put a loop so that we can make sure we get water there. The construction's old, so it didn't have that?
Correct. The feed to the Franklin Loebe Center in the green, you can see it dead ends, and that's not always a good thing for the water quality and movement of water. So by putting in a yellow, which is the other drawing, it actually creates a loop then for the water. And that's good for the system, good for the water quality, good for overall of the water system. And so we'll be doing this, and then once this work is done, you just heard about the parking lot. We'll be paving the parking lot after this work is done.
Okay, great. And I realize that this is an earlier one that we talked about, but do we have a map of the neighborhood road improvement program?
Yes.
Can we show that?
We can go back to that one.
Just while we're here.
There we go.
There we go.
It jumped a little bit on it. So Brook Hills, we're going to start to tackle that in the southwest area of the village. That's going to be a multi-phased effort because it's quite a huge subdivision. Clearview Estates, it's really up on the northern section. We did the first phase last year. We're finishing the second phase this year. Little street up in the upper left corner. Then we have the apartments just east of the mall. That area had a portion done, but some of the roads still had a little bit of life, and we just we used a couple more years to get that area. And then you can see some areas in Old Town, which we did a lot of work last year, and then we're finishing a couple of those phases. And then you can see Colette Highlands. There's a lot of traffic with the construction work at Centennial, so some of those roads are getting beat up by construction traffic. So we're just right now the main thoroughfare through there.
Great, thanks.
Oh, there's one other section in Mallard Landing. Sorry, that area has been called by residents as well. That area is real bad. Just this one pocket. The rest of the roads are pretty decent, but this one area has deteriorated very fast. So we're addressing that.
Okay. All right, call the roll on the fire main loop.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Non-scheduled citizens and visitors.
Anybody sign in? Is there anybody here to speak? Okay. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon. Aye. Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. We're adjourned. See you in 35 minutes.